Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be showing you guys how to cook liver. When it comes to cooking liver, there are a couple of things you have to keep in mind. If they are not done the way it's supposed to be, then you're going to end up with a completely disaster recipe. I personally thought in the beginning that I can make the liver just like I make meat, and I can just put it in the pressure cooker and I'm going to end up with really nice and soft liver, but no, it was actually totally opposite of it. So go ahead, watch my video, and you will know how to make a nice soft liver. So first of all, we have goat liver, 2 pounds. We have 2 teaspoons of ginger garlic paste. We have over here 3 tomatoes, and we have 1 white onion, and we have 2 green chilies. These green chilies are really spicy, so that's why I'm using only 2. Here are all the spices you will need for liver. We have garam masala, 1 teaspoon. We have 1 teaspoon of dry coriander. We have 1.5 teaspoons of paprika powder, and we have 1 teaspoon of turmeric, and we have 1 teaspoon of crushed red chilies, and 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds. I'm just using the whole cumin seeds. If you want, you can use the powdered one. This pot I'm going to be using to make liver, and I have 1 cup of oil already in here. So that's that, and let's get started making this recipe. So the first thing, I just diced my onions and throw them in the oil. You don't have to chop them really finely, it just doesn't matter. Just go ahead and dice them the way you use on your cutting board. Now we're not going to cook these onions too much, and once you think that they're just a bit cooked, just go ahead and add your ginger garlic paste in here. Same we're going to do with ginger garlic paste. We're not going to cook it. If you cook your ginger garlic and your onions too much, I personally find it that they kind of lose their flavors, so never cook them too much. Now this is something I personally do. If you want to go ahead and use a blender or a chopper to chop your tomatoes, you can do that, but it's a quick way for me to do my tomatoes. I just cut them from the middle and then throw them there and leave them for 5 minutes to cook, and then I just, with the help of fork and wooden spoon, I just remove the peel right off. I personally find it kind of easy and quick to do it, but if you want to use a blender or a chopper to just chop them, you can go ahead and do that. I personally do not like any tomato peels in my food. My kids, they don't like it either, so I had to kind of get rid of them. So you can do this, and sometimes I just freeze my tomatoes for a bit before I cook. So I would just keep it in the freezer for about I would say an hour, and then under hot water you can just get rid of the peels super easily. So there are just a couple of tricks you can just do with your tomatoes if you don't like peels. So I just crushed my tomatoes, and I just tried to get rid of all the water, and afterwards you can add your green chilies in there. So I'm just cutting it right in here. If you want, you can also use green coriander or any other flavor herbs. You can do that as well. Add them in here. Now here, as you guys can see, I'm adding all my spices, but you probably have noticed that I did not add salt in my spices. So make sure, this is one of the main trick, that do not add salt. If you add salt at this time before your liver is in there, your liver would tend to get really, really hard. So that's exactly what I did last time, and I also used the pressure cooker, and I pressured my liver, which result into an extremely hard liver, or like a rock. It was literally like a rock, like you couldn't even bite through it. So make sure, liver does not take actually that long to cook, so you just cook it for a little bit. It takes all together 15 minutes to cook. The whole procedure take 15 minutes. So once your liver is in, I am just gonna go ahead and I mixed it already with all my tomatoes and onion sauce, and afterwards just close the lid on, and when the lid is on, you're gonna cook it for about 10 minutes. That's exactly what I did. So I left it for about 10 minutes. It start releasing all the water, and it start cooking kind of thoroughly from inside. So once it's done cooking for 10 minutes, then I just got the lid open, and then that's how it like. So if you really like a dry liver, you can just dry all the water off. I personally like to have a little bit gravy in there because today I'm gonna be serving it with naan. So if you like gravy, it totally depends on your preference. So I'm gonna dry the water a bit, but I'm gonna leave a little bit gravy. And this is the time when you know that your liver is all the way cooked, then you can add salt in here. I am adding 2 teaspoons of salt. Now it depends on how much liver you're cooking. If you're cooking more, you can obviously add more salt. Or if you like more salty, then you can also add a little bit more salt. But 2 teaspoons are perfectly enough for 2 pounds of liver. So here's my liver. It's completely ready. As you guys can see, it started releasing all the oil. All the oil is on the top. So my liver already had fat in there, so that's why I use 1 cup of oil. But if you think that your liver have no fat, you can add a little bit extra oil in here. Otherwise your liver is gonna end up cooking really extremely dry. So I hope you guys find this recipe helpful. It looks so delicious, so amazing. And today, as I mentioned it, I'm serving with naan in some salad. Here's my naans and here's my salad. And these tomatoes, by the way, they are our garden tomatoes, so we just freshly picked them. So yeah, it's a really easy recipe to follow, and I hope you guys will find it helpful. If you guys haven't, please subscribe to my channel, watch my videos, share my videos, and give my videos a thumbs up if you like it. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys later in my other video. Bye.